Welcome back, everybody. We're diving into some really incredible stories today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited about this one.
Me too.
So, we're always looking for those hidden gems,
Mhm.
those stories that maybe don't make the front page news,
Right?
but really highlight the good in humanity.
Yeah, the unsung heroes.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
today we've got a stack of them,
Awesome.
stories about extraordinary acts of kindness from around the world.
I love it.
Yeah, and what's so fascinating is that these aren't just like, these grand gestures or anything like that.
Mhm.
These are really simple acts of compassion
Right.
that have had a profound impact
Scaply.
on people's lives.
And they often have like a ripple effect too, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's one of the things that I think is so amazing about this is that, one act of kindness can inspire another and another,
Absolutely.
and it just kind of creates this beautiful chain reaction.
Contagious.
It's totally contagious.
Yeah.
And it's something that I think we all need a little bit more of these days.
Absolutely.
So we're going to take you on a journey around the globe, sharing 5 specific stories that really highlight this.
I'm excited.
Yeah. And the tangible benefits,
Yeah.
It's one thing to talk about, kindness in a sort of
Abstract.
abstract way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I find so fascinating about these stories is that you can really see how these acts of kindness have made a real difference
A real difference.
in people's lives.
Okay, I'm ready. Where are we going first?
Okay, so first stop,
All right.
Vietnam.
Ooh.
So have you ever heard of a bus
Okay.
with a $0 ticket fare?
Zero dong.
0.
What's a dong?
Dong is the Vietnamese currency.
Okay.
So basically a free bus.
A free bus.
A free bus.
Yeah. All right. I'm intrigued.
And this bus is specifically for first-year university students who are heading back to their hometowns.
Wow. Okay. So this is like helping students who might not otherwise be able to afford to go home.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and for a lot of these students, they come from low-income families, and the cost of travel is a huge barrier, to going back home and seeing their families.
Right.
So this bus quite literally removes that obstacle.
Powerful.
Yeah, it really is. And there was one student who described the bus ride as a warm embrace,
Ah.
which I thought was so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like it's more than just a ride.
It's a symbol.
It's a symbol of relief,
Right.
of joy, of
Connection.
connection. Yeah.
And like you were saying, taking away that financial burden so they can actually enjoy being with their families.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay. That was beautiful.
All right, so from Vietnam, I'm going to jump over
Okay.
to the world of celebrity philanthropy.
Okay. I'm ready for some Hollywood.
All right. Well, we're not going to Hollywood. We're gonna talk about Keanu Reeves.
Oh, okay. Even better, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Keanu Reeves is known for
The Matrix.
The Matrix,
Mhm.
Bill and Ted, John Wick, all
Yeah.
those great movies.
Sweet.
Speed. Oh yeah, how can I forget Speed?
So many good ones.
But he's also known
Yeah.
for his general kindness. Like he's always
Always.
doing nice things for people.
Like what?
Well, there's that story about
Mm.
his Rolex being stolen.
What?
Yeah, in Chile.
His Rolex got stolen.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And it was recovered. And instead of like pressing charges or
Oh my God.
anything like that,
What'd he do?
he just gave the watch back
No way.
to the person who found it.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
It is so Keanu Reeves.
It is so Keanu Reeves.
It's okay.
But beyond these kind of like
Yeah.
smaller gestures,
Right.
he's also known for
Yeah.
some really incredible philanthropy
Okay.
that often goes under the radar.
Like what?
So he has a private cancer foundation for children
Wow.
that he personally funds.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So he's offering support and resources to families who are dealing with this incredibly challenging illness.
Yeah, cancer is just, it's so tough and it can be so expensive.
Right.
So to have that kind of support
Yeah.
must be just incredible for those families.
It is, and it's such a
Mm-hmm.
powerful example of someone using their platform and their resources to make a real difference in the lives of others.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I love that story. Okay.
So for our next act of kindness,
Okay.
we're going to travel to Cairo, Egypt,
Ooh, nice.
where a heartwarming encounter reminds us that compassion really does transcend borders and languages.
Ooh, I love that.
So there's a story about a traveler
Okay.
who found themselves struggling to order food
Oh no.
because of language barriers.
I've been there. I can relate to that.
It's the worst.
Being so lost.
Right. And especially when you're hungry
Ugh.
and you just can't communicate what you want.
Exactly.
So this traveler is, feeling frustrated and a little bit lost.
Yeah.
And a group of strangers noticed that they were having trouble and stepped in to help.
I love that.
And they not only helped them order food, but they invited the traveler
No way.
to share a meal with them.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That is so kind.
Isn't that incredible?
That is just so heartwarming.
It is. And it's like you go from feeling completely alone to experiencing this just incredible warmth and generosity from people you don't even know.
And over food, too, which is like most universal language.
It is. It's like a universal language. And it's just a beautiful reminder that even in unfamiliar surroundings, human connection and compassion can really shine through.
I love that.
All right. So from Egypt, we're going to head back to the U.S., to Saline County, where a foundation is doing some really incredible work to empower young people to make a difference in their community.
What's the foundation called?
It's called the Impact One Foundation.
Impact One.
And they have this really unique approach to encouraging youth involvement.
Okay, how so?
So they have established the YES Awards.
YES Awards.
Yes.
What does YES stand for?
It stands for Youth Empowered to Serve.
I love that.
And these awards are specifically designed to recognize and celebrate young people who are already making a positive impact.
Wow.
Through their good deeds and community service.
Well, it's like acknowledging the good that's already happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And instead of just talking about, the importance of youth empowerment, they're actually providing a platform for these young leaders to shine.
Yeah, and to inspire others.
Exactly. And to inspire others and really give them that recognition and that encouragement to keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, positive reinforcement.
Yeah, it's so powerful.
It's so important, especially with young people.
Okay, that's great.
So for our final act of kindness, before we move on to some reflections, we're heading back to the world of entertainment.
All right.
But this time the spotlight is on real-world impact.
Okay.
So we're talking about South Korean actor Kim Woo-bin.
Kim Woo-bin.
Yes, he's known for his roles in popular dramas like Heirs.
Okay.
And he recently made a significant donation to Asan Medical Center, which is a renowned institution that provides a wide range of healthcare services.
Why?
So his contribution of 100 million KRW,
100 million KRW,
which is approximately 68,020 US dollars, is incredibly generous in itself.
Yeah.
But what's even more remarkable is that this is part of a much larger sum.
Oh, wow.
That he has contributed to the center over time.
Really?
So his total contributions to Asan Medical Center amount to over 11 billion KRW.
Wow.
Which is roughly 750,000 US dollars.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
He's really committed to giving back. And it's a testament to his dedication to making a difference beyond the screen.
Absolutely.
And, given Asan Medical Center's wide reach and their diverse services, his contributions could be helping people from all walks of life.
Yeah.
Addressing a variety of healthcare needs.
What a great story.
So there we have it. We've just explored 5 incredible stories of kindness from different corners of the world.
Yeah, what a journey.
I know, it's been quite a journey. And each story really demonstrates those tangible benefits of compassion in action.
I'm feeling inspired.
Me too. And I think it's important to kind of pause here and let these stories sink in.
Yeah.
Because it's a reminder that even amidst the challenges and the complexities of the world, there's this powerful force of good at work, quietly transforming lives and communities.
And it's happening all the time.
It is happening all the time, all around us.
Whether we see it or not.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so amazing about these stories is that they remind us of that.
Absolutely.
And that underlying current of goodness that's always there.
It's amazing how these stories, they're so different, right? Like different parts of the world, different scales. We've got a bus in Vietnam and then Keanu Reeves.
Right.
But they all kind of share this common thread.
Yeah, what is that?
This idea of seeing a need and then just doing something about it.
Yeah.
It's like it's not enough to just recognize it.
Right.
You got to take action.
Take action.
And that's where the real power of kindness comes.
Absolutely. And it really highlights those tangible benefits.
Yeah.
Too, like we were talking about before. It's one thing to talk about kindness in this sort of
abstract way.
Abstract way, yeah. But when you see how these acts of kindness have actually made a difference in people's lives, it's really powerful.
It is. And you know what strikes me is how simple a lot of these acts are.
Yes.
Like, it's not always about, some grand gesture or some huge financial contribution. It's often the small things that can really make a difference.
Like that traveler in Cairo?
Yes.
Sharing a meal?
Sharing a meal.
Might seem like a small thing.
Yeah.
But to that traveler who's feeling lost and alone.
Absolutely.
It's huge.
It creates this moment of connection and belonging that they'll probably never forget.
And that brings up another point that I think is really important, which is that ripple effect.
Oh, yeah.
Of kindness.
Yeah.
We often focus on the person who's receiving the act of kindness.
Right, the immediate recipient.
Right. But the impact goes way beyond that.
Way beyond, yeah. Because anyone who sees that happening is also affected, you know? And who knows? It might inspire them to do something kind for someone else.
It's like that pay it forward concept.
Exactly. And it just keeps going.
It just keeps going.
Yeah.
And that makes me think about the Impact One Foundation and those Yes Awards.
Yes.
By recognizing these young people for their good deeds.
Right.
They're not just acknowledging their individual efforts.
It's bigger than that.
It's bigger than that. They're creating a culture of kindness.
Yeah, within the whole community.
Within the community.
Yeah.
And encouraging others to step up.
Absolutely.
And make a difference.
It's like they're saying, hey, this is important.
Yes.
We value this.
Yes.
And we want to see more of it.
And it's like planting seeds.
Yeah.
Of inspiration that will bloom for years to come.
I love that.
So it's not just about the individual act of kindness.
It's about the bigger picture.
It's about the bigger picture. It's about the ripple effect.
It's a ripple effect, yeah.
And there's actually research.
Oh, yeah.
That shows that engaging in acts of kindness can have a positive impact on the giver as well.
That's right. There's been studies that have shown that doing kind things for others can actually reduce your stress levels.
Oh, wow.
Boost your happiness and even improve your physical health.
Sure. It's a win-win.
Total win-win. You feel good and you make someone else feel good.
It's amazing. And it makes you wonder why we don't hear more about these stories.
Yeah.
In the media,
Right. It's like the news is always focused on the negative.
It's always like
the conflict, the bad stuff.
Yeah, the wars, the
It's scandals.
The scandals, yeah. It's like
it's a bummer.
It's a bummer, and it can be really discouraging. And it makes you think, is that all there is?
Right. Is that all that's happening in the world?
Exactly. And these stories remind us that no.
There's so much good out there.
There's so much good happening all the time.
All the time.
We just don't always hear about it.
And maybe it's our job to change that.
I think it is.
We can be the ones to share these stories, to spread the word about all the good that's happening.
And inspire others to do the same.
Exactly.
It's like we can be ambassadors.
Ambassadors of kindness.
Ambassadors of kindness. I love that.
And it doesn't have to be, these big, grand gestures like we were talking about.
It's the little things.
It's the little things. It could be just a simple compliment.
Yeah.
Holding the door for someone. Just listening to someone who needs to talk.
All those things add up.
They do. They really do.
And they make a difference.
And they make the world a better place.
It's about shifting our perspective.
Yeah.
From focusing on what divides us.
Right.
To celebrating what unites us.
What unites us, yeah. Our shared humanity.
Our shared humanity and our capacity for compassion.
Exactly. I think that's really what these stories are all about. It's about that human connection.
Yeah.
That thread that runs through all of us.
And every act of kindness, no matter how big or small, strengthens that thread.
Strengthens that connection. Yeah.
And it creates this tapestry of empathy and understanding.
Yeah. And as we kind of wrap up this part of our deep dive, I feel hopeful.
Me too.
Knowing that even with all the challenges that we face as a society, there are people out there doing good things.
Yes.
And making a difference.
And making the world a better place.
And that's something to celebrate?
It is. It's pretty amazing, right?
What's that?
Just, thinking about these stories.
Oh, yeah.
And how they just kind of stay with you.
Yeah, they really do.
Even after we've moved on to other topics, it's like they plant a seed.
Uh-huh.
And that seed just kind of keeps growing.
Yeah, I think that's what makes them so powerful.
It is.
It's not just a fleeting moment, you know? It's something that stays with you and maybe even changes you a little bit.
Yeah, and it reminds us that kindness isn't just this,
Abstract concept.
abstract concept.
Yeah, it's a force. That creates real change in the world.
Absolutely. And whether it's, helping someone financially or providing emotional support or just, brightening someone's day, it all matters.
It all matters.
And it's so easy to get caught up in our own lives.
Oh, yeah.
And our own problems and forget about the power of these small gestures.
Right. It's like we get tunnel vision sometimes.
We do. We totally do. And these stories are just such a good reminder to kind of step back.
Yeah.
And look around.
You see the bigger picture.
See the bigger picture and realize that we all have the power to make a difference.
Absolutely. And you don't have to wait for some big opportunity,
right.
to be kind.
Like it's those everyday moments that really matter.
Holding the door for someone, letting someone merge in front of you in traffic.
Yes. Giving a genuine compliment.
Smiling at a stranger.
All those things.
But they add up.
They really do.
And they create this ripple effect of kindness.
And, you mentioned connection earlier.
Yeah.
And I think that's really at the heart of it all.
Absolutely.
It's that recognition that we're all connected.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
And kindness is that bridge that brings us closer.
It's a beautiful thought.
It is.
And as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm just feeling so hopeful. Yeah, like even though there's so much craziness in the world, there's also so much good.
So much good, yeah.
And we can all be a part of that.
We can.
And these stories have really inspired me to be more intentional about my own acts of kindness.
I know.
To really look for those opportunities to connect with others and spread a little bit of joy.
And I hope our listeners are feeling the same way.
Me too.
So as you go about your day, remember these stories and ask yourself, what act of kindness will you choose today?
What a great question.
It's a simple question, but it can have a powerful impact.
It can.
So go out there and be kind.
Be kind.
Make a difference.
And thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll see you next time.